amounts, which is extremely high. Anyway, he said a guy told him about going to the bank and buying boxes of 50-cent pieces. And I believe those boxes, if I can remember, were $250 a piece. And what they were doing, this guy, he was taking them home, and don't ask me why, but there was a lot of silver in there, a lot of 50-cent pieces older than 64, or I should say earlier than 64. And they were silver, and then they were half-clads, and I can't remember now, half-clads, which was not quite as much silver, but more than the regular ones. And I think they were like from 65 up to 69, 70 maybe. But anyway, you go ahead and get these boxes, and you would find these silver pieces in them. So my father-in-law said, "What the heck?" And he did it, and he was finding silver pieces. So I said, "What the heck?" And I went out and I bought 2 boxes, which were $500. And the first batch, believe it or not, I think I found 19 or 20 silver pieces, and I couldn't believe it. Well, to make a long story short, I did that for about a year, and I think, believe it or not, around $2,000 just in finding those coins. And what had happened is, it seems like it was catching on. A lot of people were doing it. It was getting like harder and harder to find the coins, and then the banks didn't want to fool with you anymore. And what I mean when I say don't want to fool with you anymore is that, you bring these home and you have these boxes. Now, you had to use a bank that had an automatic coin machine, because if you didn't, you couldn't take them back unless you wrapped them back up. Well, that would take forever. So one of the banks I was using left us go ahead and bring them back at the money machine. You dump them in there, and after a while they got rid of the coin machine, and it just got too hard to fool with, and it was really hard to find the coins anymore. But it was really neat. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. It was around $2,000. What I was doing is I was finding these coins, and they were some nice coins, and then I was selling them to a coin dealer, and I got into hauling all these coins back and forth. When you got them in a box, but when you hauled them back, your box, you didn't put them back in the box. I took a pair of dungarees, and I cut from the knee down off and tied the ends and made money bags. And it was really neat, because it was actually the first time you could go to a bank and get free money. How often does that happen? But anyway, I figured I'd tell you that. And hey, you could probably still find them. It's just gotten harder, and I don't know why. It was the 50-cent pieces. You get them, and for some reason they had silver in there. If anybody out there knows why that you could find silver in those 50-cent boxes like that, let me know. Alrighty, I'm going to show you a little bit of my coin collection. Like I said, it's not very big. I wish it was bigger. Got my little security box. It's the lock here. I should show you the box. Let me show you the box first. Put it back here. Lock it back up. Like I got $1 million in here. I really gotta lock it up. Okay. A nice security box there. Can hear my hands sliding all around it. That's the lock here. Okay, got it unlocked. Take the nothing in it. And here's a dollar piece. And this is a 1882. I bought it from some coin dealer years ago for $6.50. And it's an 1882 and it's in good condition. And it's a dollar piece. That's a pretty coin. Those coins are really pretty. Here's a 1968 S proof quarter for $1.50. I don't know if it was worth $1.50. I just bought it. But anyway, that's a proof. Here's an 1898 dime. But the only thing, well, yeah, they always claim when you buy a coin, make sure that the date's still on it, and I think I can still see it. But this is really worn. I paid it's an 1898 dime for 75 cents. I had these coins here. Well, there's other ones I don't know, but this time here I think I had for a long time. What do I got here? A 1919. Oh, okay, it's a Buffalo nickel. I love the Buffalo nickel, and I love the Indian pennies, and I like to really get some more of the Buffalo nickel and those Indian pennies. But you can't make this out real good. I paid $1.50 for it. 1919 Buffalo nickel. I think I said this once before. I met a Native American down in Delaware, Nanacoke, and she was a very nice lady. And they had a little museum down there just outside of Delaware Beach. And I think it was like $3 to get in. And boy, I was really impressed with the things they had in there. It was really neat. But anyway, we got talking, and she was telling me that, you know, the Indian on the Buffalo Head nickel, that she actually knew him. So I thought that was pretty neat. And we all got a picture with her. Alright, now what do I got here? I don't know what makes this penny so special. I don't know, but it's in a cardboard and plastic, so I don't know, something about it's special, I guess. I'm not sure. Alright, what do I have here? This looks like a dime, and I'm telling you, if I can't see it, y'all can. Here you go, here's an Indian head penny. I paid $1.25, and it's a G, so there's a G on it somewhere. It's an 1898. Boy, do I wish I had more of those. But anyway, one of my favorites. I wish I had a mess of them, I really do. And then, oh, I don't know, the other stuff I have here isn't very old. What do we got here? Here's a bicentennial dollar. You know, I can still remember the bicentennial year like it was yesterday. And good Lord, look how many years it's has went by. And you know, they had a huge reenactment up at the Gettysburg battlefield. And man, I wanted to go to that so bad, and we never made it. I thought that would have been neat. But anyway, there's a bicentennial dollar piece. Alrighty, what do we got here? those boxes of 50-cent pieces that I was telling you about, every now and then you would come across some coins that were actually like dyed. And here's one of them. It's a 1999, and it's got a yellow tint to it. And it was so good, I just kept it. These are just some foreign coins here. And then I got some 1 centers. You know, when I was growing up, you know, I used to see a lot of 1 centers. You know, actually like 25 years ago, 30 years ago, you could still find a lot of 1-cent pennies. And I wish I would have kept them, but not until the last maybe 10 years. Any one time I see one now, I'll keep it, but you hardly see them. You would even find buffalo nickels years ago. I should have kept them, and even silver coins from time to time, but they're hard finding any of them in your loose change. I can't tell you the date on this penny, but it is a 1 center. It's a 1 center, and I threw it in here to keep it. So one day I'll organize it and I'll put it away. There's another dollar piece bicentennial. It's a pretty coin. And I have a bag of pennies here, and I don't know what's all in them. You know what? I don't know where I got them. They're all 1 centers. I think I do know where I got them. I think I gave there was a coin dealer and he had a mess of them, and he was asking a certain price for them, and I just went ahead and bought them. Yep, it's the only thing I can think of. These are all 1 centers. Wow. Wow, that's pretty neat. They're all 1-cent pennies. Oh, that's cool. And there's the that's a white one. Here's a 1943, and that's a white penny. Now, I'm not sure, but I think if you can find a 1943 copper penny, it's like $10,000. It's only a few of them out there. But anyway, that's neat. I surprised myself. I didn't even remember I had these. So anyway, look. They're all 1 centers in there. Cool. Well, I'm gonna have fun sorting them out and putting them away. Okay, I'll put that over here. Talking about the Gettysburg battlefield. I was just a youngster, and my mom and dad took me on up to the Gettysburg battlefield, and I remember, there you go, they bought me that. I was just wondering where this was at, because I didn't see it in here, and I thought it was, and I was thinking, well, it was put away somewhere else, but there you go. That's a giant token there. That's neat. Alrighty, now I got, oh, here you go. Here's all 1943, and that is the white penny. Alrighty, let me see what I have here. Alright. Mom used to deal with Maryland National Bank, and she gave this to me, and I guess that's Sir Wilson What's that other than Elizabeth? Right. And my father-in-law and mother-in-law gave me these proofs. These are nice. I'll keep these forever and pass them down to my kids. Boy, look how pretty a coin is with nobody touching it. Coming right out of the mint. Look at that. I don't know if you can tell how shiny they are, but boy, they're really nice. That's the state quarter. Or the states. Here are some of our presidents. Boy, those coins are really pretty right out of the mint like that. Well, I do have some more coins, not a whole lot more, but I'll make that another night, another ASMR. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I want to thank y'all for watching. I want to thank y'all for subscribing. I sure do appreciate that, and thank you. And just remember, be someone important. Be yourself. Until next time, God bless. See ya.